Ardian Infrastructure Fund VI was an incredible success. We started 2 years ago the fundraising of this sixth generation, and 2 years after we raised $20 billion, which is the double of the previous generation.
And it was indeed a great success, and towards the end that was really a nice momentum for us. We were oversubscribed. Thanks to our clients, we were able to even increase the hard cap, which in today's market is quite unique to be almost doubling in fund size.
I think the success is linked to the fact that the investor value a lot the 20-year track record in terms of absolute performance, but also in terms of consistency. We have made remarkable investment with this Fund VI already. We invested in Israel. We became the largest investor. We invested in Atero, one of the most efficient circular economy platform based in the Netherlands. We invested also in a company called Vern, which is one of the most efficient and sustainable data center platform. And last but not least, we invested in Accuo, which is one of the pioneer renewable energy platforms in France. And all those assets are very much consistent with our vision of infrastructure.
There's very few infrastructure GPs globally, certainly in Europe, that have built such a track record, but the risk-return profile is also very interesting with a good yield. So that was one important element. The second is that we've built many relationships to clients, existing clients in the infrastructure platform, but also new clients. That was really important. I would also add the market opportunity. In Europe, infrastructure, there is a lot of capital, a lot of needs of equity investments. All these are very important factors why it was such a big success.
First of all, it's really very much in our DNA since inception, not only to deliver very high absolute performance to our clients, but to decorrelate this performance to economic cycles. We only invest in genuine infrastructures in 3 verticals, which are transport, energy transition and utilities, and digital infrastructure. The second component is that this resilience is also based on the portfolio construction. The third pillar is that our value creation is based on our ability to increase the performance of our portfolio companies, which relies on our industrial expertise of our team.
It translated also into, overall the platform growing into something that is bigger than $40 billion, so one of the globally largest platforms. And one good example is the Heathrow investment, obviously one of the trophy, most well-known infrastructure assets in the world that Mathias and his team have really smartly invested into, but also given a lot of co-investments to our clients, which they very much valued. So that was really, really great.
We were one of the pioneers in this market to use the AI to help our companies to improve their operation or make their company more sustainable. 6 years ago, we started developing Opta, which is a digital platform, and also a critical algorithm which help our airports to measure in real time the carbon emissions and to reduce carbon emission consistently with Paris Agreement. This strategy of using AI to foster the performance of our portfolio companies. But Jan, I would like to hear your opinion about it.
No, for sure. I mean, LPs have really, our investors have really liked it and seen that you're at the forefront of developments in those fields. And that was also a big drag for them to come into the fund. And many have said they don't see that with other infrastructure platforms. Was also one of the reasons why we've had so much success in this fundraising. The investor base has grown a lot, so it's not a surprise that the largest LP base is still in Europe. But importantly, more than 60% of the capital in Infrastructure VI came from outside of Europe. So more than 30%, roughly 1/3 of the capital came from Asia, which for us is a fast-growing market, but also the Americas, which has been more than 20% of the investor base this time around, and a very big growth rate. In terms of investor type, shortly, it's long-term capital, it's pension funds, it's insurance groups, but also private wealth has played an increasing role. More than 500 million euro have come from the private wealth channel, which is huge compared to other infrastructure players.
In today's world, our clients want asset manager with convictions. And our role is to channel the institutional wealth, but also the private wealth to shape the Europe future.
So, we're about to launch a product for private wealth clients. What we want to do now is to create an evergreen open-ended structure, and the beauty is that it has the same seed assets that the main infrastructure fund has.
So Jan, yes, we are very excited to work with you again on this very emblematic, I would say, project to give access to individuals to the same quality of asset.
We see a lot of growth going forward, again, thanks to the brand of Ardian, but also, of course, the infrastructure track record that Mathias and his team have built. That will all help us to be a leader in that field too. I'm very convinced about that.
Well, I take the opportunity, first of all, to thank our clients, and we have a lot of gratitude for their confidence, and we are very committed to deliver what we have promised. And also a big thanks to Jan and his incredible team, which has been critical for this success.